Round of talks with Ukrainian officials, Russia's top negotiator has come out with a more detailed explanation of what's on the table for both sides.
Yesterday, for the first time, the Ukrainian side recorded in writing its readiness to fulfill a number of conditions for building normal and good neighbourly relations with Russia. Let me remind you that after the anti-government coup in Ukraine that took place in 2014, Russia has been making these demands to the Ukrainian regime and their sponsor, the United States, for years. Russia offered negotiations and various agreements meant to guarantee both the security of Ukraine and the protection of our national interests. All these years since 2014, the demands have been ignored. NATO continued to create an anti-Russian bridgehead from Ukrainian territory, that is, Ukraine's accession to NATO and the creation of military bases on its territory was supposed to be an already resolved matter. It was a question of time. It has already been proven that work was carried out to create biological weapons, and the issue of Ukraine's acquisition of nuclear weapons was also raised. All these years, the Ukrainian regime has carried out genocide against the population of the Donbass. There is evidence that Kyiv was preparing an attack against the Donbass, and then Russia would have to defend tens of thousands of our citizens living there. Under these conditions, Russia was forced to launch a special military operation. Yesterday, for the first time ever, Kyiv authorities declared their readiness to negotiate with Russia. They conveyed the principles of a possible future agreement fixed on paper. These principles include the ruling out of joining NATO, a commitment to Ukraine's non-aligned status, the refusal of nuclear weapons or the development and acquisition of other weapons of mass destruction, a pledge not to deploy foreign military bases on its territory, and obligations to conduct military exercises with foreign military forces only with the participation of foreign guarantors, including Russia. That is, Ukraine has declared its readiness to fulfill the requirements that Russia has been insisting on for many years. If these obligations are fulfilled, then the threat of creating a NATO bridgehead will be eliminated. This is the essence and importance of the document previously agreed at a sufficiently high level by Ukraine. However, work and negotiations continue. And I want to highlight that our side's position regarding the Donbass and Crimea remains unchanged.